All right, let me see if things are happening right now. How's everybody doing today? Check if anybody is here yet. I don't think so. All right, looks like we're live over on the Let It Burn channel. And we are live on my main channel. Thank you guys for watching. We have 32 viewers here. 4 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like button as soon as you get in here. Hey there. Good morning. How's it going? It's going pretty great. Um, it's pretty good. Can't complain. Not yet, at least. All right. What's up, dude? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Going good. Yeah, again, I can't complain. I'm having a good morning so far. I would like to get a ton of things done today. Um, so, bro, we're in the gutter. I know things are not really looking that great today or the last couple of days. I thought we would see a jump especially from everything that happened in the Super Bowl, right? I don't know if everybody saw the ads and different cryptocurrencies that were kind of hinted to in those ads. It's pretty cool. But I thought the Coinbase ad was probably the best uh, ad that was out there. I don't know. I just feel like the marketing was really, really good. I don't know if everybody saw that one, but I thought it was really good because it made me get out my phone and scan the QR code to figure out what it is. It took me right to the website in order to sign up. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many people actually signed up off of that. I would love to see numbers, but that's pretty cool. Where is Shiba going? Oh, where is Shiba going short term? I mean, that's definitely an unknown answer to that question. Where is Shiba going in the short term? I don't see it, breaking very low. Even if we do see, more of a crash and more, it keeps falling. Right, we're seeing actually some positivity, I think, today with uh, Shiba Inu. Oh wait, my Shiba Inu is somewhere else. We're seeing a little bit of positivity today with Shiba Inu. So I know a lot of my position. So I was at 24.5, so 24,500, and now I'm down to 20,800. So almost $4,000 down from where we were. Obviously, we did see a rise, so I increased quite a bit. But the point is that things are falling down, and they're not looking too great. And I'll tell you what, I don't have any money to put towards, cryptocurrency right now, which sucks because remember, in the middle of the month, I have to pay tons of bills. So that's where the issue comes from there. But yeah. Um, Hoping to see a bounce today. My portfolio is all red. Yeah, so is mine. If I show you, which I will show you in a little bit, my portfolio is all red. Going in my wallet. What would it be by the end of this year? I think we'll actually see it lose a zero by the end of this year. I don't think we'll see anything crazy. There could be a possibility where we could see something crazy. I'm kind of setting the bar a little bit low. I think we will see it lose a zero. I just don't know how high it will go after it loses a zero, depending on um, how much we end up burning off. Then we'll be able to see where that can go. But right now, losing 1-0 and getting to maybe 0.0002 is like the max level right now, where we're looking at about $100 billion market cap. So we need to say that, yes, it's going to drop 1-0. However, will it hold dropping that 1-0? That's definitely an unknown. And um, I would love to see them burn off. If we could see a system burn, I understand that we have our burn methods and I want to burn as much as possible. But if we can have a system burn where something huge comes out of nowhere, right? We burn off trillions of coins, get us back to where we were at 394 trillion, and then start to move on from there year after year, burning off a certain amount, system level wise. That would be amazing. But we don't know. We don't know what will happen there. I think the way that we get to where we want to go a lot quicker is by seeing that system level burn, but we can also get us there slowly, which is a good thing as well. The slower you get there, the better people react to it, and they don't just increase. They don't just buy up everything and then sell everything right away. Um, Wait, is monetization on my other channel? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Looks like the 23 people that came in here, sorry for hitting the mic. I'm going to play an ad real quick because monetization was not on. I don't know if you'll get one, but it'll come and go, I guess. I just got my tax returns. Let's go. Sounds good. Sounds good. New set. I just turned everything, so I wanna create like a whole like setup down here to where I have different cameras pointed at different areas, and we can record. So technically, yes, it's just a. I just turned the desk, so it's not facing the wall anymore. Now it's facing kind of the open area. And then I will have an open area over there that I can record, an open area over here that I can record. And I'm going to do something probably a little bit more uh, um, visually satisfying. I'm still trying to fix the audio timing issues. I've been dealing with the last video that I uploaded on my channel was basically, let me bring in the charts and all that stuff. Was basically I had to go into the editor and then sync up the audio because I don't know why it's not working, but whatever. All right, so let's go to, let's bring this up. All right, so if we look at the crypto market right now, it says that it's down 1 point or almost 2%. Sorry for the, I need a new boom mic. It says it's up about 2%. If we look at Bitcoin, or sorry, it's down about 2%. We can still look at Bitcoin and it's almost down 1%. Ethereum's down 2%. BNB is down 2%. XRP is down 5%. Let's see. Solana down 3%. That's crazy to see that at 92. If that can get a lot lower, that creates a huge buy. I think it's a buy right now, but it definitely creates a huge buy. Dogecoin down 6%, almost 6.5%. That's still a good buy. I feel like anything below 25 cents is good for Dogecoin, even though they keep increasing their circulating supply. That's just how Dogecoin is. Shiba Inu, that's sitting about 3,000. Crypto.com is sitting at 47 cents. Let's see. Any other big movers, big drops? Chainlink, Tron, FTX token. I saw commercials for FTX. I saw the commercials for eToro, and then Coinbase again, I think was the best one. Everyone, is your screen not set up? No, my screen is set up. I just didn't have it up right now. Well, I had it up for the burn channel because that's all they can see is the screen. But thank you guys for being here. Remember, if you guys want to join the burn channel where we are burning Shiba Inu, remember, all you have to do is go over to the burn channel, keep it up, and just let it play. Whatever ads come up. That's good. But I will share this over on my main channel. Burn live. Oh, live stream. Okay, there we go. Let's pin this to the chat. Do you think Solana is a buy? I do think Solana is a buy at 90 cents. Wait, what's Algorand at? 80 or 90 cents. That's good too. Cosmos at $26. I think that's definitely a buy. That easily goes up to 35, 40, $45. So if you're looking for a decent size increase, almost to a point to where it doubles, I think you can definitely see that as an opportunity. Solana, I think, is really good long term, especially. I mean, it's sitting at a $29.5 billion market cap, and it's been way higher than that. Up in that level of $100 billion market cap. So I think Solana is definitely a good buy. Guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I do give updates to how much we have to burn off for the Let It Burn channel, and also some different things, some different posts, some different tweets. So feel free to follow me on Twitter. I do want to grow my following over there. And yeah, if you're not following me, hit that follow button. All right, so let's see. Sean V2 with Ethereum Reflections. You need to talk about this. Do I? Do I need to talk about that? We have 84 people or 91 people now. Can you guys hit the like button and get this up to 50 likes or so? That would be great. Most are down right now. Yes, it is. What do you think about Shiba Inu? Will it blow up? I think it will blow up. Yes, I did see the eToro commercial with the Shiba Inu for a very quick moment because I believe that was someone said that it looked like Emmy because obviously my dog is a Shiba Inu. Um, but yeah, I think Shiba Inu will blow up. It's just going to take some time um, before this does happen, and I think it's going to be something where we're not going to look to have it happen tomorrow or the next day or the next month or 2 months from now, right? It's something that should take a little bit of time. The longer it takes, the more consistent the hold of that price is. If it just automatically increases, like say if they burn off 99% in one shot, right, which would be impossible because you have everybody that's holding about 10%, 20% of the position, so they can't burn off 99%. The only way they burn off 99% is by this happening slowly. People basically saying, "Oh, you know what? I'm willing to take profit at this level." So then they take profit, they sell that, and then the rest, gets burned off. But as the price goes higher, just know that it's going to get more difficult to burn coins, right? If we burn, let's say, I don't know, we burn 2 trillion or 5 trillion, right? That's about 1%. That could impact the price a little bit, which would, if I burn 5 trillion, the next time I burn, I probably will burn less because of the fact that the price went up. So if I have the same amount that we end up gaining in the channels, you'll see that it'll burn less and less as time goes on. Yeah, they could have done better with the commercials for crypto during the Super Bowl. In my opinion, my mom still doesn't understand it. Halftime show is shady. It stole the show. Actually didn't see it, which is crazy. I wanted to, but I didn't see it because I had to put the kids to sleep. So that's right in the middle of that time of putting them to sleep, which sucked. But I'd rather I'd rather miss the halftime show than miss the game. I thought the game was all right. I'm upset that Odell Beckham Jr. got injured because he was definitely playing well, and you could see that that affected the team a lot. But I'm glad that he was able to get the ring that he deserved after all his emotional issues, and it seemed like he had a lot of mental problems, and that's obviously if you're dealing with some sort of any type of mental illness, it's something that it's very tough to live with, especially when you have everybody looking at you, everybody watching every second, everything that you're doing. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that he was able to get a ring, and obviously he's happy as well. Uh, Thoughts on BTTC? BTTC. What is that? What is that? Like BTC? Is that what you meant? BTC on Bitcoin? If you're talking about Bitcoin, I'm not really the biggest fan of Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will last long, right? I think we will see it at some of these higher highs. I think it will find a way to get to 100K. But at levels that it resists from, it's probably going to resist from just slight levels above all-time highs multiple times. like it did before. 67K, it went up to 69K, right? Now it's going to go up to 70, 72K, 75K before it does fall down. And then you're going to see it at 80K. It's just going to keep fluctuating. And yes, eventually you will see it push way above that. But I think after it passes 80K, that's when you'll see that push above 100K. But I don't know how much it'll hold above that, or if it will hold long above that. I thought M overperformed, to be honest. It was amazing halftime show though, one of the best I've ever seen. Good to see all of them back together. Well, then I'm upset that I missed it now. I think I caught the end, and I like I didn't know what was happening. Do you think the market is going to drop big time today with the Fed news? What's your take on today? I mean, anytime the Fed has any news, anytime the Fed opens their mouth, we're going to see a drop. And maybe this is the that we're seeing right now, the drop that we're seeing right now, a slight drop. This may be the drop to assume that there will be a drop, right? Because people are assuming they're buying or they're selling this rumor, and maybe they're buying the news. That could be a different way of looking at it, which I don't know if that's true, if that's possible, if it will happen that way, but that's what it's looking like. I hold 13,000 shares of XRP, 95 million of SHIB. Thought about selling and buying my position back. See, that's always the issue that I deal with. It's like, do you ever want to sell everything and buy back in? And I feel like I'm trying to time the market, which I can't accurately time the market. It's very difficult to time the market 100% of the time. I can tell you that out of 100 times, if I try and time the market, I'll probably be right, I don't know, 10 times, probably 10%. And that's not enough, because then if I'm wrong, right, that's a large jump, which means I take a hit in when I'm buying in. So I'd rather keep where I am and then average down to lower my cost basis, because you believe it. Like, if you believe in the position where you bought in, right, and you believe that it can skyrocket, right, that means that no matter what, you feel like it's going to go way above where you're at. So why risk selling and having this skyrocket above your cost basis, and now you buy in at a higher point than dollar cost average down to lower your cost basis? And when you lower your cost basis, essentially you're saying that yes, you do believe that it can get past this point, but this is a better opportunity. Now I can put more in here, and then I can basically see more of a gain on the way up. That's only if you believe. Now remember, this is not financial advice, it's merely just my opinion, but I never understood that, selling absolutely everything and then getting into it later. Now, if you know you're at the peak, like if this is, let's say if this goes up to $100 billion market cap, I would probably consider that being the peak of something, right? So when you see it at the peak, most people will sell a portion or all of it, and then they'll find a way to time the market. Now, it's very tough to accurately time the market with everything. So a lot of times what I will do is take a piece of that peak, and then when it does come back down, I have money to invest in. A lot of times I end up taking that money and investing it right away, because I don't like holding on to money without it gaining some sort of interest or potential gain. So that's just me, and I need to work on that, to tell you the truth, because I could wait a little bit and wait it out with that money and then put it in at a level to where I feel as though is a good entry. And again, that's been my struggle, finding a perfect entry. I could find a good entry, but I need to find a perfect entry, which right now you can find some perfect entries. And if I had some profits that I took, like say from Gitcoin that I recently bought into at, I think it was $7 or so, $7.25, and currently it's at $7.04, right? If I sold at $9, yes, it would be a small gain, but you could have taken everything and put it back in at $7.04, right? So you would have had that $2 increase per coin that you had, which would have been a $6 or a $600 increase and or $600 gain in what you did have. Because I bought my original point up in $7.06, or so, sorry, $7.01. And then I bought in again at $7 and like 25 or something cents. I bought 200 more. So I could have taken that, sold at a level of, I could have sold at a level of $9 and then taken a little bit of profit and put it in at the low, and I would have been able to have a little bit more, probably just about 100 more. So I would have been able to have 400. So that's something that I struggle with, taking partial profit and then putting it in at the low, but I'll work on it. Josh Miller, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I'm new and trying to learn the crypto market. Yeah, it's definitely tough when you're just getting started with the crypto market. But you can see that there are tons of gains. So many people are making so much money with crypto that it's insane, right? Guys, before I continue this answer, can you guys hit the like button? We have 150 people here, and I would like to get to 100 likes. So if you haven't hit the like button, feel free to do that. But yeah, it's very tough to get to where you want to get to with the crypto market. But once you get a handle on some things or get familiar, I can't even speak, familiar, let's go with that word, with everything that's happening in the crypto market and different gains that you can get, whether you can get 100%, 200%, 500%, whatever you're looking for, it just looks so enticing, right? It's gains that you will not see in the stock market. The only time you will see it is if you're looking at GME or AMC or some of these heavily shorted positions. That's when you'll see it. I haven't really focused on the stock market at all. I look at the stock market. I talk about AMC. I talk about GME. I talk about Zomedica, but I don't focus on it because it's something that is not the main focus for investing right now. Even though a lot of people do invest in it still, obviously it's the stock market, but a lot of people are focused on the crypto market because the gains are insane. I don't have any water down here, which is crazy. But thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. You want coins that are very low, like 0.00000058. That's not true. I mean, you want coins that have potential, right? There can be coins that have potential at any level. Right? You see things that like Krill coin that has potential at these levels that it's at, and it has a 34 billion or 34 million supply, something like that, 34, 38, less than 40 million supply. So you're looking at something that has a ton of potential with only millions of supply, that once people start to gain even a little bit of popularity, this price rises to not only $4, but 5 or 10 or 20. And what you're doing is getting in the beginning stages of things, which is very tough to live through, because you see it at a level, it's like, oh, it's at $1. It's been hovering at $1 for a while. Why has it been there for a while? Well, there hasn't been as much popularity behind it, and there will be a lot more popularity as time goes on. So that's why I'm holding 5,000 of this coin, and why it's the highest balance that I have on my crypto or my Coinbase Pro portfolio. So there are coins at every level that you can look at and say this has potential. It's about potential. You want 1,000x? It ain't with these coins. You need a small coin that just gets released. Um, I would say no. Um, you do need some of those coins in your portfolio, but if you're gonna keep with this Shauna V2, I'm probably gonna like block you. Because it seems like you're commenting way too much. At this point, it's like spam at this point. So I'm gonna give it like, I don't know, 1 minute. If I see more of these comments, I'm just gonna block you. So let's relax with that. What other coin is paying you in ETH? Oh, it's the same person. What the? I'm waiting for my money to clear so I can buy Vault Inu. Saw a few more YouTubers talking about it. Worried I'm late. Yeah, I mean, that happens, right? I started to see some more people that were talking about it, and even just mentioning it in passing, and it means that it's in their mind, that they've talked about it before, that they thought about it before. So it's definitely looking more and more interesting. I haven't looked into it heavily. I said I was going to look into it heavily, but I spent a ton of time on the weekends with the kids. It snowed here a lot. It was 56 degrees. and people were golfing, and we had like a golf tournament. I didn't play. And then, yeah, it seems like there's way too many comments by this person. Um, and then the next day, I woke up and there's like, I don't know, 10 inches, 12 inches of snow, something like that, a foot of snow, just a lot. Oh, I didn't even check those chats. Thank you for the super chat over on the burn channel. I appreciate that. Putting it towards the burn. Every bit of revenue on this burn channel goes towards the Shiba Inu burn. So we are definitely climbing. If you haven't saw on Twitter, we're definitely climbing. So if you go over to my Twitter and you look at the last um, tweet that I had, the account in 4 days, well, technically 5 days, is up to $234.90. So it's definitely making a move. And we are going to be burning off more and more as time goes on. Remember, we're burning off every month on the 22nd of every month. We do have a burn that's coming up on the 22nd, but it's not going to be for this amount that we have in this account. This account is the burn is probably not going to be until the 22nd of March, but we are going to have a burn based on my previous burn videos because it's about building up the revenue and then the next month you get paid, right? So it's about how much you make in the month. So whatever we make in the end of this month is going to go towards, um, obviously burning off. So it's by the end of the month. So on the 30th, well, that's not 30th, on the 28th, that's when it will be the last day. We will understand how much we will burn here. Marvel shares. Oh yeah, that was Doctor Strange. That was great. Yeah, so thank you for that. Thank you for the super chat, super stickers. I appreciate that. Sheba Burn, thanks for the help, everyone. Buy your burn tickets. Who's sending a an address? I'm gonna hide that. I don't know who's sending an address there. Here's my address. I want to become a millionaire soon. Well, that's good. I'm gonna hide that. I don't know why. I mean, you don't really need to hide addresses, but I don't really. Thank you for that super chat. It's up to $28 worth of revenue over on the Burn channel. I appreciate that a lot. How much we made? Wait, how much we made? Uh, it it Burn channel. I don't know what that means. I stake in Shiba Swap. You stake in Shiba Swap. How much do you get? What's the percentage that you stake in Shiba Swap? Last time I checked, in Shiba Swap, it was like, I don't know. I saw 0.001%, and I was like, what is going on there? So I didn't stake in Shiba Swap. I stake in crypto.com, which I will, once it gets to a point to where it's over $40,000 worth, then I'll be able to stake that and gain 5% or I think 5% or so, which would be great. For anybody in the Discord group, I did give out my spreadsheet. So I have a crypto spreadsheet that I built, a Shiba Inu spreadsheet that I built that shows the exit plan, which this is it. Let me bring it up. So this is the exit plan. I built this basically saying, like, if you wanted to put all your numbers in here, you can see it at all these different prices, right? And it gets to 25 cents, 50 cents, 70 cents, a dollar, $5, $10, all of that, right? Let's say it can get to that level, right? You have everything that you wanted. You have your APY over here, 2% or 5%. You change it to add how many coins you have. Let's say you only have 50 million. I think that's 50 million. You have 50 million and you're gaining maybe a 5% APY, right? Now you can see how much you're going to be gaining over the quarters, and how much it will increase to. So by the end, if you don't take anything, it would be 68 million that you would have. So you would gain an extra 18 million on top of that, on top of what you did have at 5%. Now, throughout time, you're probably going to want to take a little bit of profit. So what you're going to do is you're going to have this set up for you put in 10 million and you're going to gain 17,000 out of that. And what it will do is it will update the next time and give you 47 instead of 57. So you're just chipping away at it to see how much you will add in here. So I think I didn't sum all the way up here, so you're gonna have to sum. You're gonna have to fix that on the spreadsheet. But yeah, you sum it all the way up, and then you'll be able to figure out how much you can gain in the end. So it's a full exit strategy spreadsheet that I think is really good. And if you guys want it, it's over in the Discord group. So you have to join the Discord group in order to get it. I released it to them first, and we have to see any type of things that we want to fix with it or add with it, and then eventually we'll release it to like the public and all of that. But it's a real simple spreadsheet. If you guys want to build it yourself, you can stop here and build it yourself. There's just a lot of formulas that go into it. So if you guys want to do it, you're going to need to figure out what the formulas are. And maybe you can slow it down as you go through. You can see the formula in the formula bar up here. So do with that what you will. We're almost at 100 likes, guys. Hit the like button and get me to 100 likes. I would appreciate it. Over in the Matthew Perry channel, it seems like the Let It Burn channel is already over 100 likes. That's amazing. We have 77 people that are watching over there. That's good to see. You tried to send it to me. Good, you hit it. Yeah, I just hid everything. I don't understand why you would put that. 0.09% plus bones and ETH. What does that mean? 0.09%? I mean 0.09% of Shiba token plus ETH and bones. ETH and bones are different percentage. All right, so you staked bone as well, because the only thing is like I want to gain as much as I can. And I love to trust sites that I've believed in the past, right? So crypto.com is definitely one of those. I still can't get on the exchange. I contacted customer service. They don't know what's going on because every time I have my email, I sign up through it and it's like, oh, I can't, they won't offer the exchange to me because of some sort of regulation or whatever. And I don't understand. I went through sign up as a current crypto user or whatever, crypto.com user. And went through all of the steps, and they were confused. They were just as confused as I am. So I don't know how to get the exchange up on my computer, but I can still see it on my phone, which is okay. And Shiba Inu is down quite a bit for me. What do you think about XRP? Whenever I get time to, or if I get like some sort of huge gain out of it, then what I will do is buy a lot more Shiba Inu. But I need a huge gain out of other cryptocurrencies, which I feel like should be here. It's just we keep seeing things from the freaking Fed. It's just the Fed needs to just shut up. Like just stop talking and stop doing things. Like I just stop saying stuff that affects the market. We don't want that. You just keep saying stuff. And I mean, institutions are going to react how institutions want to react, but whatever. Crypto is dead. No, it's not. It's definitely decreasing. I'll tell you that. Suku is killing me, man. It is. Right now, it's at 33 cents, 33, 32 cents. I think it's still reasonable. I definitely saw a little bit of a decrease after that increase that we did see up to 49 cents. But I think everything's kind of killing me. It's not just Suku. It's Gitcoin, it's OMG, it's everything. No matter what you're investing into, it's all down. It's all red. It doesn't look great. Right? Shiba Inu is 3%, right? That looks positive. I'm still holding 37,000 in Coinbase Pro. I think I'm going to hold on to this 37,000 for a very, very long time. I'm going to hold on to that 37,000 for like 40 years. If I make it to 40 years. What do you think about XRP? I like XRP as a swing trade, not really anything more than that. Swing trades are where it's at with that position because it has very quick movement. It goes from 60 cents up to $1.30 very quick. What do you think about Ninja, by the way. Um, I haven't Shinja. I haven't looked into it a lot, but I have heard people talk about it a ton. Um, I'm a little weirded out by not being able to see, the circulating supply or market cap or any of that information over here. Even the max supply, which you can go in here and look at the max supply if you wanted to, but it doesn't look like, yes, it does have popularity and people are looking to buy it. I won't get it because, I don't really want to buy too many Ethereum tokens, to tell you the truth. The reason why is because Ethereum gas fees are just ridiculous. And to buy them on some of these platforms like Uniswap, it cost a pretty penny in order to buy that. So in order to swap for it. So I'm not really into it that much. I feel like it could definitely have some potential because I don't know what the market cap actually is. I mean, you can do the math based on the max market cap if you wanted to, or the max supply and the fully diluted market cap if that's what you wanted to look at. However, we don't know what's fully in circulation. So again, might have potential, but I just don't know. SEC needs to regulate through law, not lawsuits. Yeah, I guess you're right. Any input on FEG coin? I can give you some input. I think I looked at this in the past. Someone brought it up in the past. So million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 100 quadrillion. You're looking at 41 quadrillion that's out there. You probably have some that's definitely burned off. I think that's what we looked at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 zeros, which definitely shows a little bit of growth. The only thing is we're starting to get higher and higher when it comes to this market cap. You may be early by looking at something like that. It's just I don't know the popularity of it. Um, and I don't even know if I have it. I might have it in my Gate.io. If it's on Gate.io, I might have it. Yeah, there's a possibility that I might have it. So again, I think it has a little bit of potential. I mean, if you're looking for just the billion mark, the $1 billion market cap, that's basically like a 4x right now, and that's really all I can see right now, especially if it's not going to show a ton of popularity. I mean, it is on a number of platforms, which is definitely a good thing. But yeah, you need a little bit more popularity. Also on Loopring, I haven't talked about Loopring in a while. I still like Loopring. Where is it standing at? 90 cents. I still like Loopring, and I feel like it has a strong chance to run. The only thing is like it doesn't really have that tie. Um, it kind of does have the tie to GameStop, but then doesn't have the tie to GameStop because people already tied it to GameStop, and when they do that, it's there for life, right? It's not going away. So yeah, let me bring up my chat so that I can answer all chats that are on both channels. Okay, we got 117 likes over on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate that. We have more likes on the Let It Burn channel than we do on my main channel, which has 200 viewers. So if you are watching right now on my main channel, hit the like button. And it's great because then you're getting more people in here on the Burn channel, which is perfect. That's what we want. But make sure you guys hit that like button on both channels. And if you're watching on Twitch, thank you for watching on Twitch. I know we don't really have too many chats that are going through on Twitch, but let me just fix some things here. I do want to look at the stock market a little bit. I haven't looked at the stock market today to see how things are running. Probably not in the right direction, I would imagine. Stock market just isn't the most positive thing in the world. It just hasn't been for months, literally like 7 months. Shiba gonna pump hard today. It looks like everything is really, falling back besides Shiba. So I I I agree with you. I don't know which chat is which. This is my main channel. Okay, this is my main channel, and this is my Let It Burn channel. Okay. Let's see. What was I talking about? Loopring. So I like Loopring. Again, it doesn't have that strong connection with GME, but then again, it does because people mentioned it. Currently at 90 cents, I think has a lot of potential, even without any type of, talk about that. I mean, it already has the popularity. It has a good use case behind it. Do I care about use cases when the market cap is this low? Not really, but it does have a decent use case, and I feel like this can definitely grow back up to the levels that it once was, if not way more than that. So yeah, I'm heavy on Loopring. I would love to put in more, but I keep opting to put more into Krill and put more into Shiba Inu, which I think I'm done with Shiba Inu unless I have a large increase. Like say if I gain 30,000 from an investment, then that's when I would probably put more into Shiba Inu for the long haul because then it shortens my time frame. Do I need to be greedy, gaining millions of dollars from Shiba Inu? No, I don't need to be greedy. And that's what I was talking about in my last video is that most people will say, I want to hold and gain $200 million. dollars. Do I need $200 million? dollars? No, I don't. Can I live off of, $36 million? dollars? Yes. Can I live off of $5 million? dollars? Yes. Is it something that I can benefit from when I gain, a lower amount? That's fine. As long as I'm gaining, uh, positivity, right? If I'm gaining something, that's good. I'm all for it. Now, right now in the crypto market, I could tell you there's a lot of things that I am essentially losing money on right now. Compound went from where I invested at 128, it went all the way up to 149, I believe, 150, and then has decreased back down to these levels because obviously the crypto market is pulling back. Gitcoin went up to 950 or so, almost $10, and then decreased down to this level again. OMG network that went up to I think about $6 and now is down to 450. Harvest Finance back down to 100. Krill coin that pretty much stayed the same, somewhere around that 80 to 90 cent mark. I feel like it has definitely a lot of support, and if we see that a lot lower, that creates a huge opportunity for something that has a very low supply. I'll tell you that. Um, so a lot of these are actually down from where I initially like invested at, which is okay. I mean, Anchor Coin is probably the exception, one of the exceptions. Cardano, I invested more. I originally invested at a dollar ten or a dollar seven, actually, I think, and then I bought more as it was going up. So there's a lot of things that I am down on. We're obviously waiting for the crypto market to pull or push back up, but what's going to be good is when I can get some money to buy into some of these opportunities. I hate that this always happens when I don't have a ton of money to buy into these opportunities. And I also have some that I used as loan money for the next month that I feel like is going to make a short-term move. It's just crypto has been horrendous right now. It just keeps falling, especially with Shiba, because people lack basic math skills and don't understand that we need to burn 99% collectively. Goal should be 1 billion circulating supply. 1 billion circulating supply. If the goal is 1 billion circulating supply, that creates so much more price movement. I don't think you need that low. I think it would be great if it was that low, which it probably will get to that point at some point. However, probably 1 trillion supply is the goal. Because 1 trillion supply, that makes it more reasonable. You never know what the crypto market can get to. And if something has more popularity than any coin that's out there, like Shiba Inu did. So Shiba Inu was the most popular coin in 2021. And that's over Bitcoin, Ethereum, over Dogecoin, over everything, right? In 2021. So if you see something that popular, the likelihood for that to get to $1 trillion market cap is definitely possible, right? After you see Bitcoin, surpass that level, maybe even Ethereum surpass that level, right? Once you start to see other coins get up to looking like 100 billion is the norm, we will see others that start to put themselves in these positions of second and third place, looking at 300, $400 billion market cap or something like that. So you don't really need 100 billion or 1 billion circulating supply. I would say 1 trillion is okay, and seeing it lower than that at like 500 billion or 100 billion is great, but it's going to take a long time for that to happen. Understand that if you are burning off coins, you can burn off a lot of coins at these prices. However, when we do burn off a lot and the price does increase, it's going to be more difficult to burn this amount of coins. So when we burn off 100 trillion coins and the price goes up to losing a zero and maybe even losing or going up to 0.0002 or 3, well, now it's going to be very difficult to buy as many coins as we did in the past, right? So we're buying 1 0 less coins, if that makes sense. So if I'm buying 1 million at this point, that same money that I spent for 1 million, now losing a zero, would be 100,000. So we're losing a zero and we're losing a lot off of that. So understand that it's going to be very difficult as time goes on to burn coins, but we will get to that point as long as the burns stay consistent. It's not about burning the same amount every time. It's about burning consistently, about having these consistent burns. And, we see a certain percentage maybe that's burned off rather than, the number of coins. Let's face it, it's not getting pulled back. It's getting pushed back. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good way of putting it. I don't know why I keep saying things like that. Pudding. Diamond hands like that dude that held Doge for $5.3 billion. They held Shiba for $5.3 billion. Nobody held Doge for $5.3 billion. Shiba went from the beginning stages, they bought into Shiba, and then I believe they split those into different accounts. Now, I don't know if that person sold any of it, but I would have made myself known, right? One, you gained something from the popularity. Two, I would have, if I gained that much, say if I got into a position that I know would be heavily affected by a burn, right? They must have had trillions of coins in order to have $5.3 billion. You could have burned off 30 or 40 billion coins or trillion coins if they wanted to. Now, I'm just speculating here. I don't know exactly how much it is, but they had $5.3 billion. Do you need $5.3 billion? No, but people want $5.3 billion. However, if you show that you truly do support the community, I would take half of that, put it wherever I want and sell it if you wanted to. And then I would also take half of it and burn it off. That's what I would do. And that's just me. But people like me who think like me don't ever get that opportunity that, will invest in something and gain $5.3 billion. Why? Because I'm more conservative than anybody. Like I will not let it get to $5.3 billion, right? That person held on really, really strong. And I understand that actually, it depends. So with this scenario, I probably would have let it get to that level because I did or would see how high this can actually go market cap wise. So yes, you can let it get there, but like if you start to believe in this and say, oh well, you know what, this is going to get to $100 billion market cap. Well, yes, but at that point you're being extremely greedy because if it gets to $100 billion market cap and you're holding on to 5.3 billion, understand that that person holds a large chunk of the overall, amount of Shiba, right? If it gets to a point to where a lot of the Shiba is burned off and he's still holding trillions of coins, well, now he's like he or she or whoever is the problem because they're holding the trillions of coins that cannot be accessible, that cannot be used, right? So now they can completely crash everything if they wanted to. So I wouldn't want that, so that person needs to sell a portion or burn a portion. And I would love to see one person decide to burn trillions of coins. That would be amazing. What revolutionary tech utility coin would you recommend? By tech utility, I mean something in regard to revolutionizing the blockchain and how things operate. Also, is there another coin like Ethereum? So again, I'm not into use case that much. So when I think of coins, the only time I get into any type of coin that, I think has a solid use case is when it's in the top 25 or top 10, right? That's when I start to really dive into some of the use cases. However, you can see a lot of my coins that I'm holding are not in that level because I generally don't care about the use case that much. And I'll be honest, I really don't. Um, so I can tell you I can't answer that question. If I looked into it more, I could probably look into something more that would change the game for everything. But everything is that thing that can just change the game, right? I've heard of so many people talking about Drip Network. I've actually seen a couple of videos on Drip Network, but I don't want to get into anything else. It seems like a pyramid scheme to me. Sorry, I can't. That's what I'm looking at it as. It seems like the way that you gain money there is by getting people under your network, which seems like a pyramid scheme, right? You're that person on the top. You're getting people under your network. You're getting money by the amount of people that you have under your network. Right? It's not. I don't know. It's weird to me. I was looking at it and I was like, this seems like pyramid scheme-ish. Like what? I understand that the Drip Network is giving people a lot of gains, and the people that can and do have a following will gain the most money, but people that don't have a following will not gain enough. Right? I'm just speaking, truthfully from what I did see. This is, perception, right? It may be different, and I don't want to put any thoughts out there, but I guess I kind of already did. Your thoughts about Dogelon Mars. So I do have Dogelon Mars. Let me go ahead and bring this up over here. Let me see if I could sign in. Hopefully I'm already signed in because I don't want to have to log in. I'm already logged in on my phone. Perfect. So I do have Dogelon Mars over on my my Gate.io account. I don't have a lot. I only have like 32 million because I think that this could be another move that does um, end up showing a lot of positivity in the long run. Now, I think you still have to look into a couple of things. I think with their whole uh, foundation or whatever it's called. Let's look into it. I like things that benefit more of the coin and the community around it, gaining in the coin than anything that they're just doing with the technology of it. Because obviously, people that invest in it have to gain something out of it. That's what investments are all about. And yes, if you're supporting something that could be big in the long run for, um, you know, improving life. Uh, Come on, man. Oh, I was copying it. With the Methuselah Foundation, right? Obviously, a lot is put towards that and what is going to be done for that. Obviously, the money has to be used for something in order to, fund the foundation and fund research and all that other stuff. So the coins are going to have to be sold, right? Not saying they're going to sell all of it at one point. I don't think they will ever do that. I think they stated that. However, you are going to have to sell some of it. And I don't know if the idea is to sell it and then eventually burn it. I don't know. Or to sell some and burn some. I really don't know. But you don't really have a ton of incentive to, buy into the coin, which it does have a huge following behind it. It's just very difficult to see how far this can go market cap wise, and price wise. Market cap, I guess you can see how far it can go. Price wise, you cannot. How much you hold in Baby Doge? I think I have like 5 billion. Yeah, 5.1 billion Baby Doge, which sounds like a lot, but apparently it's a little bit. So again, this is another position where I have speculative plays. So in my Gate.io account, I have a lot of plays that are more speculative than anything, right? I'm basically saying that I believe in Floki a little bit, and that's at 1.6 million. I hold 1.6 million. So if this does get to a point to where a lot of it, gets pulled out, or burned off in any way or whatever, I do see a lot of benefits from it. Same thing with Doggy Crypto. I only have 20,000 of that. Safe Moon, I have 25,000 of Safe Moon. I think version 2. Is that version 1? Version 1, did it get automatically transferred over to version 2? Because it seems like I don't have 25 million anymore. I have 25,000. Interesting. So yeah, a lot of these coins over here, that's what I'm holding is more speculative coins, speculative investments, things that start out. I make 4K a day with drip. Yeah, again, there's people that make a lot with drip, but it depends how many people you have in your connections, from what I understand. Anyone buying VIX calls to hedge for this week? I'm not. I'm not even focused on the stock market at all. It's like AMC is up slightly today. That's good to see after a pretty big dip in the pre-market, down to about $18. And then we're seeing an increase, a steady increase over the pre-market. So that's good to see. I would love to be able to day trade more. And maybe I'll do that a lot more since I am going to have a little bit more time to do some of that. And I got to be disciplined. That's what it's all about. But there's a lot of things that are still down. You could see things in the pre-market that are slightly up, but the VIX is up 14%. Volatility is just crazy. It's crazy. Thank you for that super chat, though. Hopefully, I answered your question in any way, but thank you for that super chat. Alt base. A reverse split? A reverse split from where? From who? Who's reverse splitting? What is your price prediction for Shiba for this year? I think it will lose a zero. I think 0.0015 is a strong point. If we see a crypto run, if everything should run, right? I'm thinking, by the end of middle to end of second quarter, we should see everything really run and really take off. And when we do see that, I think we will see it hit 0.0015. The high point is going to be that at that level, which would be somewhere around $75 billion market cap, 75, $80 billion market cap. And then we'll see it probably pull back a little bit. But we're going to see it get up to previous highs, and then it's going to slowly, it's going to probably resist and create a higher or a lower high. It's going to consistently create higher highs and higher lows, and that's what I think will happen all the way up to where we are. Congrats on leaving your day job. Thank you for saying that. This is my first day of not working a day job, so feel free to support me in any way because I'm a little bit nervous, right? It's something new that I'm not used to, so I have to make sure I treat my my business, as something to where I've been working hard to get to this point for a long time, and I want to remain consistent. So hopefully you guys support me in a big way. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I don't know how many people are here. Let's see. We have 206 people that are here right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We got 145 likes, which is amazing. And we have a good bit of chat revenue. So I appreciate you guys for sending chats and stuff. It looks like the Burn channel has 163 likes and 97 viewers. That's good. That's really, really good. Let's play an ad here. Hopefully we do actually get an ad for everybody. But that's amazing. You have less viewers and more likes over on that channel. So feel free to hit that like button on the Matthew Perry channel. Again, we're burning off, every month we're burning off Shiba Inu, and I will give you updates on how much we have there and how much will be burned off. And hopefully it's a massive amount. I can only hope for, like $10,000 that we gain. So then, $5,000 can go towards, taxes, and $5,000 can go towards burning off SHIB. $5,000 worth of SHIB in the first month would be amazing. And if we can grow this thing to something really big, we can basically see that we can burn off hundreds of millions. If we can burn off 100 million in the first month, I would love it. If we can burn off 200 million in the first month, that would be phenomenal as well. So feel free, support it in any way. Watch the videos, watch a playlist, make sure you watch as much as you can, and we'll see how much we can actually burn. I have to make a playlist so that you can watch it on loop. And I will do that. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Looks like that Super Bowl didn't help. Yeah, the Super Bowl didn't do anything. I thought we would see something. Because when we saw the commercials, I thought we were going to see like an actual like crypto coin commercial. Like we were going to see Dogecoin pop up or Shiba Inu pop up or whatever. Just the picture, the outline of it. I would just love to see that, but we didn't see anything like that. So none of that helped. And again, I mean, if you have an overreaction from institutions, it's a different story. So that's why you may see people that are hype around the Super Bowl or whatever happened, but institutions decide to sell off whatever they want because they feel like the Fed doing anything, it's not good. What do you think about Floki? I just talked about Floki. I like Floki. I hold 1.6 million of Floki. It could be more, but the most that I hold over in Gate.io is in Pi. This is something that hasn't been launched on other platforms. It's currently, I believe, at a good price because I'm up on my investment overall. But it's 85% of my portfolio over here. And I probably will end up putting more into it because I believe in where this is. It's at like 0.007 cents, and there's only a max of 2 billion coins. And there's only 800 million in circulation right now. So you can definitely see a lot more of an increase. So I'm all for that. Remember, guys, if you want to follow me over on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. Follow me over there. We do have updates on the Burn channel. We have updates, on everything. Shiba Inu, different Burn videos that I post or videos in general. So feel free to follow me over there. I want to increase my following on Twitter. Any Vault Inu? Yes, I do have Vault Inu. So I currently hold Vault Inu. I hold, I think, 29 trillion, something like that. Yeah, 29.7 trillion, almost 30 trillion coins. I know that's not a crazy amount. I think that's like $100 or something. Might be $50. But it does show some potential, and I would like to turn that into maybe tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. But as the popularity grows, it shows a little bit. So again, this is just really putting my foot in the door, like to hopefully making some decent money from that. But yeah, I do have Vault Inu. Versatility is also a good project, and it has good utility. Huh. That shows up early. We are in crypto space. We did even made it to the Super Bowl halftime commercial yet. A lot of people bought in during Elon SNL and got burned. Left a bad taste. A while before casuals get into crypto again. I don't know about that. I could definitely see a lot of people that are still in crypto. This is not people that are selling out of this position. Did I say 0.0015? I meant 0.00015. That's going to be about an $80 billion market cap. If I made that mistake, that's my bad. Oh my God, that's crazy. Congrats on leaving your job. Thanks for everything. I will kiss you even though I don't like men. Congrats again. Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Again, it's kind of scary. Kind just because I'm not working a 9 to 5 and I don't have consistent income from that anymore. So now obviously my investments and YouTube is the biggest you know income stream for me. A lot of people bought in during I just read that. Um what do you think about I keep like jumping back and forth and everywhere else. Uh what do you think about Xenu? What's Xenu? I mean it's another Inu. Take a look. Oh, Zombie Inu. So I think I no, I don't have Zombie Inu. So currently, if you're looking at that, you're looking at million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 1 quadrillion coins. You do have probably some a decent amount that's burned off because the self-reporting circulating supply is 579 trillion. So it's similar, I guess, to what Dogecoin is actually, or not Dogecoin. I keep going back to Dogecoin. Shiba Inu is actually at. You're looking at 50% volume increase over the last 24 hours. That's good and bad because you're seeing 14% down, which means that that volume may be negative volume that's going through. But if you look at the price history, you do see it's at a very low point right now and has been at a higher point from where we definitely are right now. So if I look at all history, I think that's all history. Starting price was very, very low. We're looking at a $30 million market cap, which could end up essentially getting higher. Let's look at where that market cap, it's not going to show me. It's not going to show me the market cap history. So right now it's at a low price. It does show a push to where you can see this definitely make some big moves. If you're looking for a $1 billion market cap, which a lot of these coins I think you will find a way to see at some point, you could see something a decent sized increase, even up to a $300 million market cap. You're looking at about a 10x return right now, but it's tough to say whether we will see that happen and how many people are going to get behind it to bring up the popularity because there are so many enus that are being created, right? If you see all of these enus that are being created, the more that's being created throughout this whole entire time will start to eat away or chip away at the market or chip away at the movement of other coins, right? Because people are going to get into everything. They're going to put their bits and pieces into one thing. They have $1,000. Well, now they're going to split it into 10 enus rather than putting it into one. So it's definitely tough. So will you be streaming more now? I think it will vary. I think we'll still be going till about 9:30. I do have a meeting for a meeting with somebody in the Patreon at 10:30. And I'm going to be focusing a lot on editing and getting a lot of stuff done. So yes, I will be streaming a little bit more. I will try and do maybe some more as we see days go on. I'll have like maybe a consistent stream to where I do one early in the morning and maybe one later. But I know that I'm going to be posting a lot more videos, hopefully related to more than just a single investment. I want to do things more on the market, kind of like what I talked about over the weekend. I talked about the crypto market and how it was falling overall and what was happening in the crypto market, the Super Bowl commercials, all of those types of updates and things like that. I would love to talk about the broader market than just looking at one position. However, I still will have videos on these one positions, right? These big projects. So I think the answer is yes, but we have to kind of baby step our way into it to see a structure because I still do post a lot of videos. There's a lot of people that stream out there and solely stream. And I don't want to do that. I want to be able to have, more time to do some things. If I create a video and do some research, I can do a little bit of research on that and then upload the video. And while that video is uploaded and everybody else is watching that, I can now do something else. You know what I mean? So I'm going to focus on all of my channels that I have here, whether it's the reaction channel, the burn channel, my channel, the golf channel, all of that stuff. So feel free to, subscribe to all of them. We need to do something and help Matt to bring more and more subscribers and views. That would be amazing. Spread it on Twitter. Yeah, on the burn channel, I would love that. I don't really need much more in my regular channel. I'm okay with the growth that I've had and the amount of views that I have. I don't need a crazy amount more. It would be great to be able to invest a lot more. So if I can get, make about $25,000 $30,000 a month to be able to invest a hell of a lot, because what we were used to before, obviously things have changed. But if we can be able to get to a level to where we can invest a ton and show all those investments that we have there, it would be amazing. So, are you truly free when the government can lock you down and stop you from doing a job? Yeah, I don't know. Burning 300 trillion. Any new any new ways to burn? Not that I know of right now. There's no like brand new ways to burn, but there are a lot of ways to burn. And I think the problem that we're having with the burns is that everybody in the Shiba Inu community is not supporting the burns. And I think they just don't know, right? Some people don't know about my channel and they come and subscribe later on, but I've been talking about maybe Shiba Inu or cryptocurrency or stocks for a while, and it's about who it reaches, right? So if we have a number of people on this live stream, 200, 300 people on this live stream, and everybody has a Twitter account, feel free to tweet, these videos, the concept to other people. Talk to other people while you're in their live streams, their chats, and say, look, this channel is doing a burn, right? Doing a burn every single month. If you want to talk about this to, spread some light or shine some light on it, it would be great, right? If you have all of these other, YouTubers that may be gaining viewership that I don't have, right? And even if it is the same amount of views, like say if someone gains 10,000 views and I gain 10,000 views, they may have 9,000 different people that are watching their channel than, who's watching my channel. So feel free to spread the love and spread uh, just the knowledge to other people, because they don't know, right? If they don't know that these burns are happening, that these burns could be huge if people supported it, then, it's never going to happen. So what we would have is a small amount that's going to burn versus a large amount. If we can get this channel right here and understand what this channel can be, understanding what the who needs a 9 to 5? Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that a lot. I really didn't want a 9 to 5 because it was definitely getting in the way of a lot of things, um, especially during the overall AMC, GME like community build, right? Right now we have the community still set in place, but in order to build the community, and be there for you guys like constantly to report on things and give my opinions, I couldn't be there at times because I had a 9 to 5. I wanted to stream for 8 hours plus. I would love to do that, or I wanted to do that. And especially when there were 16,000 people that were watching me at a time. I wanted to do that to spread as much information as possible. If there were 16,000 people watching me right now, so many people would support these burns, but there's just not. I don't know how to reach that many people right now because it seems like I'm not getting that much in the streaming community. I'm not getting 500, 1,000 people that are watching me. I would love that because then again we would reach more people, which means we would burn more dollars, right? Or burn more Shiba Inu. But it'll take time. We'll figure it out. I think with me understanding the algorithm and understanding the revenue side of things, I think it would be good for the amount that we can burn on this platform, and I want to lead the way for this community on YouTube to understand how much we can burn, how we can burn the max amount. And the way that we can do that is I'm going to set up a 24-hour live stream, or not a 24 hours, probably going to be like 10 or 12 hours, and just play it. And when I just play it, I'm going to need something in the background to where we're talking about technical analysis, because if that's the case, you can burn off more Shiba. You can basically build more revenue by talking about technical analysis and not just playing music. If you play music, you're going to build $1 to $2 per 1,000 views, which is very, very low compared to what you can get with technical analysis of $10 to $20 per 1,000 views. So, yeah, Solana is a great price right now. Anything under 100, yeah, I think that's true. Solana is a really, really good price. Anything under 100, I would love to see that go down to the levels that it once was of like $50, but it would be tough because so many people support it. Once you get to a level to where so many people support the project, it won't go too low. It won't go lower than that point. So that's why I'm thinking that like Shiba will not find a way to go lower than 2000 at this point. It won't add another zero. I believe that it will not add another zero. Even if we see a massive crash, it will not add another zero. That's my opinion. Um, so it's something where we have millions of holders, and those millions of holders are, and I know you probably look at it, it's like 1.2 million, but you also have to include the Weeble holders and stuff like that. So you probably have millions of holders that are continuing to hold it and will continue to hold it. Same thing about Solana. Push, let it burn channel, SHIB family push. That's what it's all about, is finding a way to burn off as much as we can. And I think with all the popularity behind it now, let's build a community to where this Let It Burn channel, if this Let It Burn channel gets to 500,000 subscribers, I will not feel salty about the fact that a Let It Burn channel or a burn channel that's going to burn off as many coins as we can, it has more subscribers than my main channel. I don't care. What I care about is supporting the community in a big way, right? I care about, if we can get to 500,000 subscribers and we can burn off maybe $100,000 per month, right? That's not, it sounds insane, but we can get to that point. Like, you think about how much Meet Kevin and how much Graham Stephan and how much Andre Jick make on YouTube. Right? All of that money can go towards burning off Shiba Inu, and I'm the person to do it. Trust me. I'm very transparent, and I will not be that person that's going to be like, oh, well, you know what? I second thought this, or second guess this, or whatever. Second thought it? What's my problem? Can you please follow me back on Twitter so you can see when I tag you on Twitter? I just shared your live stream on Twitter at Chris. Let me see. I think I should be able to see when you tag me on things. Trying to increase on here, Tennessee. Well, thank you. What's your, what is it? Chrissy? Yeah, I see it. I wonder how many short sellers we have for SHIB. Yeah, I'm always wondering that as well. I don't know what the deal will be with that, like how much that really affects it. I thought it was a minimal amount, but from what I'm seeing, there's possibly a larger amount that goes into it as well. What you have to say about hamster? Hamster? I've never looked into it. Let's see. Ham. So currently we're looking at 24% of the overall supply. We do have billion, trillion, quadrillion. You have 10 quadrillion total. Um, let's see what markets it's on. So you can get it on Pancake Swap on a couple of markets. That's good to see. So you can see an increase in volume. Volume is up by 13%, 0.00000000 8783. It's down about 2%, but that's understandable because the entire market's down. But you are seeing that we're at a $20.9 million market cap. So you can definitely see some more growth. I think you need some more popularity with it. I don't know the idea behind it. If there's a ton that's already burned off or something. Let's see. So there is five quadrillion. Is it 5 quadrillion? Yeah, that's in the burn wallet. So you're looking at not a low amount. Wait, let me see. What is it? Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Yeah, you have about 5 quadrillion in the burn wallet, which leaves quite a bit left. So I think it has some room for growth, right? When you look into the position, let me go ahead and exit out of this and this. When you look into the information here, it shows room for growth, but you know, how will it get up to that level of $1 billion market cap? I always set a goal for $1 billion, but if you're even looking for $100 million, right, that's a point to where you can see it 5x. So 5xing, 10xing is something definitely in the cards because it's new. The only thing is that how popular can it get? Has it gained its popularity? Has it already gained its popularity and the popularity is over? You never really know. It's already up 13% in volume, but that could be on the negative side. I put in the chat of every YouTube channel to watch your burn videos. Well, I appreciate that. I don't want anybody to spam anything. I just want people to ask like a question to where a YouTuber or some sort of person that's talking about Shiba Inu can basically respond and say, have you checked out this burn channel yet? You know what I mean? I can go over there and say, hey, have you talked about my burn channel? This is a way to burn. And I actually thought I saw a video from Claybro recently about burns, right? And I thought that maybe he was going to mention the YouTube burns, but maybe he hasn't seen it. I don't know. And I was hoping that that was the case because more eyes should be on this. More eyes should be on the fact that YouTube can burn so much more than other platforms can. The Shiba search engine, yes, great idea. The music, yes, great idea. Um, the gaming, yes, great idea. However, you still have to have some sort of profit, right? So after you gain whatever you gain with those areas, you have to one, pay somebody, you have to two, pay taxes, and you have to three, pay for whatever platform you're actually holding. So say if you have a website or something like that, you have to pay for that platform. So you have multiple expenses versus uh, the Shiba Inu burn channel, which might make 5 times more in revenue per view or listen or whatever. And you also would have 50% of the overall gains go towards burning off Shiba Inu. So the taxes that we have to pay is pretty much it. So that's why I think it's a really good opportunity. Obviously, I don't want to sit here and spend too much time doing that. So I want to do like quick videos and quick updates that you guys can support so that it's out there and there's a constant stream of new videos that are coming out. And then we can burn off as much as possible. But I don't want to spend all of my time doing that when I don't take any type of salary from it. So I will spend some time. Has the Wolf of YouTube burned anything yet? Do you trust him? I haven't seen any burns yet. I haven't. So I'm getting a little bit skeptical, and I feel like it's just to chase the bag. And I'm starting to feel sorry that I pushed it. So I hope it's not just to chase the bag because that's horrible. I mean, that means you're taking advantage of a community, which I see often. I'm not going to name any names. It seems like it's just to chase the bag. All of these updates that come in separate things where it's like, this happened. Oh, Shiba Inu is going to $1 tomorrow, right? Okay, you can say that whatever you want. You can clickbait anybody you want, but that's not even the problem. It's the point to where you go on Twitter and you have all of these different updates, but if you put them in separate videos, I mean, I understand that you can get more eyes on that. So that's one benefit from it. But it seems like a lot of it is just to chase the bag. Everything that I'm trying to gain for the community is to further the community in a big way. And everything else is just, I don't know, it bothers me. It always bothered me whenever someone is more about bag chasing than anything. But I'm not going to name any names because there's plenty of people out there, but I'm not going to name any names because they're like smaller channels. I want them to continue to do what they do to grab eyes towards Shiba Inu and bring up the popularity. So what do I care? But I like to benefit the community more, so hopefully that means something. Do you know of Finance Bro channel? I don't like their clickbait videos, but they're two different people that make a lot of videos daily. Perhaps you could collab with Clay Bro for the Let It Burn channel. Again, I'm up to anything. If they want to make a video or have something, some sort of collab with the Let It Burn channel, feel free to, you know, say something. But that's what it's all about. It's about burning Shiba. It's about furthering the community. And I don't want to take up anybody's time who may have to, like, this may be their 9 to 5, right? They expect a certain revenue out of it, and they're uploading different videos at different time slots. That's great. But I think I want to support as much as I can of this community and every community that I join, right? Because any investment is like joining a family, in my opinion. Sorry, guys, for the long-winded conversation and answer there. Let's see where my account is, or my accounts. I do want to look at my crypto.com portfolio to see where I'm at and how much I gained so far in Shiba Inu, because my APY is like 2%. Oh, now this is taking forever. Give me 1 second. Wait a second. I just gotta respond to my wife real quick. All right. So I can't look at that. For some reason, it's not loading, but my account is now at $21,231. So it looks like some things are starting to increase. You can see Gitcoin did increase a little bit. Thank you for that super chat, Kenneth. Kenneth Day. I appreciate that, or super sticker. It means a lot. Again, on the Let It Burn channel, that means the world, because obviously you're supporting the Shiba Inu burns. Just know that the super chats, I think, get taxed, or not taxed. They get YouTube takes a percentage of it. I think it's like 30% or something. So we don't need to send super chats over there. You can. It's great to show your support, no matter if you don't care about 30% or whatever it is, because no matter what, all of it, supports it. I bought some krill too. Yeah, I like krill. Again, krill is something that shows a lot of potential. It's just going to take time to take off. And I'm okay with it, because it gives me opportunity to continue to buy more. If it goes down in price, you get a huge opportunity to buy, thousands of it, which essentially, when it does end up increasing to, or, increasing in popularity, the price increases up to 5 or 10 or 20 or $100, right? And then you're looking at a massive gain. If you have 10,000 of it and it increases to $100, well, now you're looking at a pretty decent amount of money that you gained off of a, $10,000 investment, right? This is a wake up call to the world. The dogs save lives. Now it's up to us to save theirs. All major exchanges are going to come and support this cause. They will act. Zelda Inu is saving lives. All right. I have Zelda Inu too. Can you stake krill yet? I don't think so. I haven't checked if you can do it anywhere, but maybe I'll check later today to see what we can get, because I would love to stake krill. I don't know if it's my like longest term position. Like, I'm not going to sit here and hold it for literally forever. I think I will hold a portion forever, but not like, say, 10,000 shares or 10,000 coins. So I'll check into it later. I feel like only millionaires are going to make money off of SHIB. Every time the price goes up, they sell and it tanks because they sold so many coins. They rebuy it low and repeat. Yeah, but you can do that with any investment. The thing that's different with Shiba Inu is that you can burn off coins. So as they're selling these coins, you can burn off coins and then it gives it a lesser supply, which gives it a higher potential. So you holding for the long term is like when you're in the stock market, you have a bunch of day traders, but you still expect it to go up, right? There's people out there like I can watch Warrior Trader, and he'll put out and buy 500,000 shares of something, right? That's way more than what the normal person could buy. And when he takes that 500,000 shares and sells it really, really quick, it's a very fast movement, and you're going to see it fall down after he takes that large share size. um, so that happens everywhere. It's just about where the potential can go. For a lot of positions, the potential stays the same, right? So if you have, let's say, a 100 billion supply, to make it easy, 100 billion supply. Well, now if you wanted to get to a $100 billion market cap, that's where the ceiling is. So $1 is the ceiling. However, if that supply finds a way to decrease, now it gets to 50 billion, right? Well, now what are you looking at for it to get to a $100 billion market cap? Now it's a $2 price. So it's going to keep fluctuating as millionaires and billionaires decide to sell it. However, you're going to see this thing absolutely skyrocket over time. So over time, it's going to be like this, but a short period when you look at it, it's going to be like something that has peaks and valleys on the way up, right? So that's the way that I look at it. What are your thoughts on Spell? I did have a lot of thoughts on, or maybe not a lot. I talked about it before, but I want to try and get some of these comments in. I like Cliff because a super small supply, 1 trillion coins. Is that Clifford? Yeah. The only reason I don't like that is because it's Ethereum, and I tried to Ethereum network. The gas fees are expensive when you buy it on Uniswap. It was like $80, and I was buying. I forget how much it was, how much I was buying, but it was like $80 total. And I was trying to adjust the fees, and then I ended up paying money by adjusting the fees because I went through with the transaction, but the transaction didn't fully go through. That makes sense? So I ended up paying $40 without buying Clifford, and then I still had to pay $80 if I wanted to buy it. So it would have been $120 that I would have spent. So I was like, no. Okay, I just thought because the volume is so high, it would be a bigger obstacle. Yes, it's going to be a bigger obstacle short term. I would agree with you. Just think about it as let's say we burn off 1 trillion coins, you're going to see that price potential increase, which means the actual price increases. And when the actual price increases, you have people that are holding a lot of coins that will sell probably all of it or a small portion, right? Or maybe half of it or whatever. So those people that hold a lot, you're going to have that no matter what. It's going to increase and it's going to decrease based on some selling that goes on. You always have a comfortable retracement. Sometimes if it increases too fast, it's an uncomfortable retracement, right? Everyone can do it. Like I do it. I start with 50 and now I have 1,400, 70% to 80%. It's only buy and sell with ship. Yeah. Spread it out. Let it burn. Do it, man. I love to see a video on just krill. Yeah, I'll definitely do that, but it'll probably be on my main channel, not on the Let It Burn channel. I have a plan to sell 15 or 10 to 15 of my 5K worth of SHIB once it gets rid of a zero. Is that a good plan? It's fine, 10 to 15%. That's fine. Whatever you wanted to do, you have to have a certain level. So again, I have a spreadsheet here that I built talking about giving different prices. You can put in any price that you want here. You can look at all of these levels. I have a ton of levels basically. Where it loses a zero, you gain, it goes up to 0.0002. It ends up losing another zero. You see it go to 0.005. It loses another zero, meaning it gets to 1 cent. We have all of these levels, and you can just enter your information here to see how much you would gain in the end and what your plan would be. Because exit plans are key. If you don't have an exit plan and to be able to gain something comfortably, not just sell everything all at one point, you could ruin the entire thing for other people. Let's say you have billions of coins, like hundreds of billions of coins, and it gets all the way to the end to where 500 billion coins is available and you hold 100 billion coins. Well, now you hold 20% of the overall position, which means that if you sell, you crash the entire thing, right? So that's something that most people don't want to have happen, because if it does get to that level and you crash the entire thing, well, now what people are looking at is like, oh, well, this was just a long-term rug pull, right? When essentially you just held onto your position for that long. So what I would look for is, as I see higher points, if you did get to that point, like you were that person that held 5.3 billion, you could, sell half of it and then burn half of it if you wanted to. However, I know you don't want to probably take that hit, because it's probably going to be millions of dollars that you would end up putting off to the side or burning and not putting in your pocket. However, this spreadsheet here, you can put in anything you want, and you can put in 10 million, you can put in 100 million, and this is how much you would get, and it would give you all your realized gains all the way down, right? So, and you just put how many coins you start with. So say if I start with 202 million, right? Then it'll adjust everything else. And this spreadsheet is over on Patreon. Well, it's over on Discord group right now. So if you're part of the Discord group, you can get the spreadsheet and build it yourself, or put all your numbers in yourself and understand your exit plan. Because that's what it's all about. Again, exit plans. So most people have seen my video on exit plan. I think it has like 12,000 views on it. So this is what it's all about. You put in your information and you can get whatever your realized gain will end up being, and what you will keep in the end after it gets, over $1, over $5, over $10, whatever it is. So for me, by the time it gets to half of a cent, I will have somewhere around $70,000 that I will take out of the position. Will I take out all of it? No, it's going to be like 16 or whatever's over the 200 million mark. That's what I will end up taking out. So if I gain 5% in the end, and it ends up getting to 233 million, well, or 236 million, I will take 36 million and sell that. And then 200 million will sit in there. When to burn? Are you asking when will we burn? It'll be the 22nd of every month we will burn. I need 1,500 to get 150,000. 1,500 to get 150,000? 100x? Of what? What are you talking about? wait, you need 1,500 to get 150,000. Buy BTD coin from PancakeSwap. Yes. Again, yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to talk about, was buy the dip coin. If you guys want to buy the dip coin, currently it's at $1.21. It's been hovering around $1.21. That's okay. No matter what, we're going to burn off Shiba Inu no matter what the price is. So obviously we want to be able to support this thing pretty big. And I want more people to hold less coins, because right now I think we have 150 holders, which is amazing to have. 150 addresses that are holding it, and 1,487 transactions, which is definitely good. Different transfers that went back and forth, whether people were buying someone bought 69. Awesome. But yeah, or I guess someone sold 69. Never mind. So it went to PancakeSwap. Someone sold 69. So yeah, I think either way, we have 150 addresses that are holding it. We have it at $1.21. The more people that buy it, the higher this price obviously goes. The more Shiba that we can burn, because if it's at a $3 price point, I can burn a lot more Shiba than if it was at a $1 price point. However, we still have it to a level where no matter what the price is, we will burn off whatever Shiba we can burn off. So yeah, feel free to go and buy that if you want to go on PancakeSwap. I think the information is in the description. I think if it's not, it's on my latest video. I have no way of updating it because I have two live streams up at one point. I don't know when I can get into that, but and say hello to my little friend BTD. Yes, buy the dip coin. What's the ticker symbol and buy the dip coin? It's BTD. You can only find it on PancakeSwap. You have to take the address and paste it into PancakeSwap. So when you paste it into here, you'll get the address, just like you would with Vault Inu or many world tokens or Zelda or whatever. Um, you paste it in here and you'll get BTD. And if you want to go from USDT or BNB to BTD, let's switch this. What you would do is you would see how much it costs for one. So you would just type in one, and it's $1.33. So it is up higher on PancakeSwap than it is on um, PooCoin. I guess maybe this isn't updated. We can probably just refresh it. Oh, there we go. 134. So we did go up to 168 just recently, and it did come back down. I guess we saw a decent sized sell that went through, but it did go up to 168. That's great to see. And obviously, more people that buy it, the price goes up. These drops right here were related to people that bought in the beginning at 15 cents, and they bought in a heavy amount. And now that it's a higher price, you can buy in that much, but most people will not. That'll be if you wanted to buy 5,000 of it, you would have to buy $5,000 worth. Back here, if you wanted to buy 5,000 of it, it wouldn't be that much. Right, you would basically buy $1,000 worth because it was at 15 cents, lower than 20 cents, so it would be less than $1,000. And then increasing to a level of $4 from that, you basically, uh, however many x'd your position. You had $1,000 that you put in there, and going up to $1 was just 5xing. So then, 5x multiplied by 3 is obviously 15xing, or multiplied by 4. You're 20xing your value. So you basically took $1,000 and turned it into 20,000 very, very quickly. So I understand where they're coming from. I would have taken a portion if you truly supported BTD or you truly supported Dogecoin. I would have taken a portion and didn't completely collapse everything, right? Because you obviously bought in the beginning. You were lucky enough to do that, but you could do whatever you want with your money. Do you like quant? I do like quant. I have two of quant, and I'm struggling because I wanted to buy more, but I ended up buying more of compound, and quant went a little higher. Um, so I currently have two, and it went up to about, I think, a dollar, or what dollar, $159, and compound went up to $149. So obviously not that much of a difference, but quant does have a community behind it, has a lot of popularity, and has a good push behind it. So yes, I do like it, and I think that and compound will probably follow each other in price action. So yes, I do like quant. Your exit plan videos make a lot of sense and help me reconfigure my exit strategy. Yeah, well, that's the point. I appreciate you saying that, because that's what it's all about, is letting people know that exit strategies are key. Because it's not only about people buying in and dumping off too early, right? Because a lot of people would be like, oh, well, if somebody has more, they're going to sell more early. Well, eventually it will get to the price that you want it to get to, and you sell what you want to sell. You don't have to sell everything, right? It's just like the Dogecoin millionaire, right? The Dogecoin millionaire, I think, should have sold a lot of his position at some of those at the high level. Even if he would have just sold half of it, that would have been good, right? And he would have been able to invest it lower or put a lot of that money into other positions. That's what it's all about, is finding a clear exit strategy. And if you don't have one, get one. And that's what this spreadsheet's all about. If you guys want to join the community, the Discord group, I did just post this in the Discord group recently, and it's accessible to everyone. So if I go into crypto, let's see. So we have this spreadsheet right here that we ended up putting in here. So if you guys want to access the exit plan spreadsheet, feel free to go in the description, join the Discord group, join the Patreon. You can join it at just the Discord level, which is $5, or you can join it at any other level, which we will have a lot more videos, a lot more content coming soon now that I have some free time, obviously. I will schedule out everything, and I want to make sure I schedule out things, because right now I have a meeting that at 10:30 today, just to be able to go over some things with a Patreon member. So what do you have to say about Enzo Earth? I don't know what that is. Quant is one of the best projects out there. What's Discord? So it's basically a communication um, platform to where you can have multiple people in one area, and we just have chats about crypto, about AMC, about the stock market, about um, you know other people. Like if you make videos on YouTube, other people's YouTube channels as well, we have a platform or a channel dedicated to that. Options, and then at different levels on Patreon, which is what you have to go through in order to get to Discord. We have different videos and different conversations that we can have. Like the last um, level, the financial freedom level or financially free level, um, basically you have those one-on-one conversations that you can have with me sparingly, and we can talk about maybe your portfolio and what your investment strategy is, and what your plans are for the future, what you can see, and how much you have to invest, and what you're willing to put forth in order to invest. Just a lot of different things. I don't know if you answered my question. Sorry about that. I don't know if you answered my question, but what do you think about Cosmos? I like Cosmos. Currently, Cosmos is at about $26, which is a really, really good price to get in on. And the reason why I do like Cosmos is one. Sorry, this thing just it's so loud. I need a new one. Um, the reason why I like Cosmos so much is one, the APY. So you get an APY a lot of times when you stake it on different places. It can be 10% on Coinbase. It's like 5%. So you have a pretty high APY right now with Cosmos, and the price is really low, and the price has a good bit of movement. So this is at $26 right now. The high point that we saw it at was about $45, and we saw it get there multiple times. So eventually we're going to see that happen there. All right. Oh man, let me just put them in timeout. You come back, then it's gonna be over. But yeah, I do like Cosmos because $26 is a great price to get into. You can see it basically to a point where it could double. But that's it. I think we could see a lot more after that. But right now, if you're looking for a short-term gain, this is one that you can definitely expect one, in my opinion. I'm so hungry. Maybe you should put some revenue money away for marketing strategies and hiring actual people who push your YouTube and BTD tokens so you get more exposure. Well, that's the thing is I don't want to I don't want to hire anybody yet. One, I just quit my 9 to 5, so I have to figure out what revenue is like and what paying bills is like on this salary that I'm going to have now for my business. So yes, essentially we will take a bit of the. So what we could do in the future is take a bit of maybe the revenue and pay some people to push the channel. Um, and that could be an instance where we actually pay maybe like an advertising gig or something. People that talk about Shiba Inu. Am I going to ShibaCon? I don't know. I don't know yet because it's in Vegas. I don't know yet. That might be a possibility, but I have kids, so I don't know if we can take them with, and I don't know if I do that Erica would want to handle the kids by themselves. So I don't know yet. Ethereum is in a current fear. Wait, Ethereum is in a current fear uptrend. Do I sell right now or buy the dip later? That's totally up to you. No, you're good. That's totally up to you. When you see certain trends, right? Um, it's very tough to just try and time those trends like accurately and effectively. Like it's very tough. um, so what I would say is for me, what I would do in any situation is I always find a way to buy the dip. I never really sell on the dip unless I see a better opportunity, right? If I have no other money and I feel like I need to use something as an to fill an opportunity, then yes, I will sell another position in order to buy another position. But I will never just sell a position to buy it back later unless it's at its peak, right? Ethereum selling right now is at a mid-tier point. I understand what you're saying, where it's on an uptrend going up from that $3,000 level. It's currently at what, $4,000? Or sorry, it's actually at $3,000. So it's increasing from, I guess, that $2,000 level, and now you see it at $3,000, kind of middle ground, middle of the road here. Instead of being at 5,000 or being at 1,600, it's now at $3,000. So do you panic sell? I would say, in my opinion, no. But you can do whatever you want. When will the Valentine's Day SHIB burn party? I don't know when is the Valentine's Day SHIB burn party. I haven't even looked into it. I've heard about things, but I heard that what Bigger Entertainment wants to burn 1 billion coins in on this burn party or something. Yeah, because I got a lot of things to do today. Uh, Brickbusters will burn 500 million. Let's see, 740 million Shiba burn coming today, while 160 million Shiba burn last week. On Monday, Stephen Cooper, the owner of Better Entertainment, told his followers that his company will burn 240 million SHIB tokens during the burn party scheduled for this Valentine's Day. He further noted that Brickbusters, the game available to play on Google Play Store, is supposed to burn 500 million tokens on the 15th of February. In this way, both parties will be able to burn about 1 billion Shiba Inu tokens within a day. Stephen Cooper uh, has already reported that he already burned over 131 million SHIB tokens in the last 7 days. That's amazing. But it looks like they're looking to burn a billion. Obviously, Shiba Burn is tracking everything. So it looks like they're looking to burn 1 billion tokens total, which is cool, which is really, really cool. All right, so we got 176 people here watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you can. We do have over 218 likes. That's amazing. Would love to get to 250. Let me play another ad here. So yeah, we're looking pretty good on both channels. Wow, the Shiba Burn channel has 283 likes. 284 likes. Jesus, that's good. That's really good. Again, I'm gonna find a way to set up like a 24 or 10 hour or something live stream for this, and we're gonna post other videos as well. So I'll donate towards the plane ticket. It's not about the money. I don't think it's the money. I think it's just the issue of time. So damn, sorry, I walked away for a second. I didn't see the spam. Yeah, you're good. How much SHIB should I purchase? I got 500. You have 500 SHIB or $500? Whatever you feel is good for you. I don't think you need to always throw everything you have at it. If you feel as though there are other investments that you can gain from it as well, baby step your way into it. Remember, it's a long-term position, so you don't need to physically buy all of it now. You don't need to buy everything that you wanted now, because $500 worth could be, a few million, what, like 10 million or something, 20 million. It could be a decent amount. So whatever you want to really do, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to spend all your money on Shiba Inu. Um, when will the Valentine's Day burn party be? So I don't know exactly when, but yeah. Is Coinbase ever going to release our stake Ethereum 2.0? I don't know. That's interesting to me because I was looking at that and I want to put it somewhere else because I can't do anything with it and I have 500 or technically I invested $600 into it. Um and I currently have I think 400 or 500 worth 450, yeah, 454. So I invested quite a bit. I think it might have been less than 600, but still, um, I can't do anything with it. I can't release it. Not tradable yet. You can't put it anywhere. You can't do anything with it. It's locked, and it sucks that it's locked because that's $400 I can go towards something else. I could put that in Krill coin right now. So I don't know. Say what you want to say in one post. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. That's how my family talks. They send one message and then they'll send a message right after that. It's like just relax, say everything you want to say in one post because I don't have time to keep sending messages or keep looking at the messages that are coming through every 5 seconds. But I always tell them like, look, say it in one message. My brother does it right. Like he says the shortest things possible. Like I'll be like, hey, can you come over and cut my hair? And I'll be like, sure. He doesn't even need a time. He'll just no, he does need a little bit more information, but he'll say things you know, in a shorter message. Please don't forget to do an update review on Zelda Inu, Matt. Glad to hear you answered the call to support and save a life burning today. Yeah, again, I still have to do a little bit of something. I will do something on Zelda. I've been hearing more and more about it. So crypto Instagram pages offer to push your content. For example, it costs a couple of bucks for 5 story posts or one reel, just to let you know for the future. Yeah, that will be lit. No pun intended. Yeah, I would love to be able to push more about it. And again, I think what we will do is the crypto burn channel. We will find a way to get everybody to push it. Anybody that has like a huge following or that talks about Shiba Inu, I want them to push that, right? Um, and maybe I'll have to pay them. And it sucks that I would have to pay them because I would think that they want to support as much as possible the position that they're constantly talking about. But I will try to reach out to them and then I'll offer them money and I'm pretty sure they'll accept. So it's whatever. Every 5 seconds. You joke, I know. Yeah, I'm not talking about I was talking about my family at that point. My mom sends text messages to where it's like it's less than that. That's actually too much time. Every 5 seconds is way too much time. She'll send me messages where she's like, okay, do you want to do this? Because I want to do this. And then she'll send another message. It's ridiculous. I'm not talking about you, but you are sending a lot of messages over there, like maybe every, 10 seconds or so, maybe 30 seconds, maybe every minute, but just put it in one post. I'm cool with you sending messages. I just don't want to go down the list and read things like it's a sentence. Hopefully, I'm saying that respectfully. It costs like $5 for a thousand eyes. You have to show me who to reach out to then. Who are some good people that I can reach out to on Instagram to push a certain thing. I understand that I probably won't get a crazy amount of people, but I want to get thousands of eyes. Like I mean tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of eyes. When you list BTD on coin market cap, bro. I don't know. I have to go through a full process of that. And right now, it's not at that level. It's just on Pancake Swap. I think we have to take some time to figure everything out and how, like, if we can even do the logo and all of that stuff, the socials, everything. Hey, Matt, you need to do a learn and earn. I need to do my learn and earn on Coinbase and get that $3. Yeah, I see it. Where's It's fine with me. I'll leave it go there. That's funny. What else can we talk about? Let's see. Let's update this. See what the crypto market's looking like. So down, it's at least increasing a little bit. 0.16 or 0.61, dyslexic, 0.61% today. You can see in the last hour, Bitcoin is up about 1%. Up, now it's down. Ethereum's up about 0.5%. You have Solana that's up about 3% in the last hour. Tether up, now it switched 1%. Avalanche up about 2%. Yo, bro, do you think 100 million is a good position? Yeah, I think 100 million is a good position. Okay, so wait. What have I missed? You quit your day job? Yes, I did. Hip to the dip. I haven't seen you here in forever. I know I don't really talk about credit cards a lot anymore. I would love to post some videos on credit cards because I actually have, like, I bought the platinum card and did no update for it. I didn't even do a unboxing or anything, and that's typically what you do with the platinum card when you get it. I've had the platinum card for about a year now, and I haven't I haven't done any type of update on it. And it kind of sucks that I haven't because that's definitely a little bit of views that you can get, especially when you're paying what 600. I can't even remember how much things are. $600 for an annual fee. It's crazy, but it has a lot going for it. And obviously, I couldn't pass up the bonus that they gave. But how are you doing? Do you think 100 million? Oh, I've read that. Yes, 100 million is a really good position. I think you can get a lot of benefits from it and you don't have to spend a lot of money. It's just going to take time. And I think what people don't understand is that what you're holding up for 5 to 10 years. Right? You may have points to where you take a little bit of profit and that's why exit plans are everything because if you have let's say 2 billion coins, right now that would be worth, right, $50,000, right, something around there. $50,000 if you had 2 billion coins. That's $50,000 that you cannot touch for however many years, 5 to 10 years. Now, if you had an exit plan, probably in the third year, you're going to be able to touch it and do something with it, right? Um, but the more you have, the more you're putting aside, and the less short term positions you're going to be able to get in on. So I want to be able to hold a decent amount, and that's why I'm only holding $5,000 worth. Well, it was 6,000. Why I'm only holding $5,000 worth is just because I feel as though I don't want to hold up everything. And a lot of my money goes into long term positions, and I think that's a good thing. Going into long term positions a lot. I probably have, I don't know, I think I split it actually a lot better instead of how it was, where it was like 80-20. I think now I'm actually investing somewhere around 40% into short term positions. Um, so yeah, it's probably somewhere around 60-40. 235 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I don't know exactly where we are right there. So 240 likes is where we're at there. And on the Let It Burn channel, we are at 313 likes, guys. 313 likes. That is phenomenal. That means you guys really support Shiba Inu. And that's what we want to do. We want to support as much as we can over there. And hopefully we can burn off as much as possible. Again, if the Let It Burn channel makes more than my main channel, I'm okay with that. I want to let the Let It Burn channel burn as much as possible so that we can support this community, because in the end, what matters is that we all benefit from what Shiba Inu ends up gaining in price. And I think we all will benefit from this, and it will be big. So, and this community can last so long. We understand what we can do here, what we plan to do here, and everything that goes into it. So, and then we can do some more marketing and build up the channel, hopefully to a higher subscriber count. So again, if you're not subscribed to the Let It Burn channel, if you're on my main channel right now, if you're not subscribed to the Let It Burn channel, go over there and subscribe. The link is in the chat, and be a part of that community and see what this can build up to be. All right. Hashtag let it burn. Yes. Posted in Discord. Wait, who posted in Discord? Appreciate the conversation. Somebody else or me? I don't know. Well, you're welcome. Hopefully it's me. I still watch from the bushes. Your ASMR voice is like butter. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't really like the sound of my voice, but some people do. So thank you. I don't think anybody likes the sound of their own voice unless you know that you have like a buttery smooth voice. Like I could listen to Morgan Freeman's voice. Like he can read any book. If he was on Alexa, cancel. If he was on that Echo Dot thing, then yeah, it it would be. I would ask it a lot of questions. Also, jokes wouldn't be funny. Matt, clear, transparent, and professional. Best I've come across. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. But it's good to see you here, Hip to the Dip. I haven't seen you in a while, um, and I try to remember as many names as possible, especially yours, because I communicated with you on multiple occasions. Do you get revenue if you watch more than one video at a time on the Let It Burn channel? If not, you should make a playlist. You do get you do get revenue if you're watching ads. You do get revenue for it. So it's not about the views at any point. It's about the ads, how many ads are being played. So I do need to make a playlist because I think a playlist out there for burning Shiba Inu is probably the biggest thing that we need, so that everybody can watch it on a loop and we can always share the playlist. But I want to be able to share the channel so people know what new playlists are coming on, and yeah, just things like that. So we should be able to have a huge community. Again, we should. I think by the end of this year, by the end of this year, this community, this Let It Burn channel needs to be up to 100,000 subscribers at least. I think we can get there as long as the community keeps building and we have a lot of these streams and we burn off more and more and we're very transparent. Again, that's what we're going to be throughout this whole process, is very transparent. I try and give you all the information that you can so that there's no questions that need to be asked really about how much will be burned off or anything like that. What's the cost to borrow on AMC? Oh, let me bring this over here. I don't know if I'm logged into my Vortex. I've been forgetting my passwords lately on everything. Cost to borrow on AMC currently is 1.15. Short interest right now. Let me update this. I know I just loaded it up, but short interest right now is about 21.69%. So we are seeing an increase in short interest. We see a lot of borrowed shares that are going through. Utilization obviously maxed out. That's crazy. We do see the shares on loan at 123 million. So this is just getting stronger and stronger in our favor, right? We see a lot of shorting that's going on. We see a lot of negativity and a lot of uh, malicious activity from them, not from us. Let me actually check what the stock market is doing. It looks like Prague is up about 2%. That's good to see, especially since Prague was down quite a bit. It was down 9% on Friday. Didn't like seeing that. AMC was up about 1% on Friday, and now it's slightly down, less than a half a percent. GME is down about a half a percent or a full percent. We can see Tesla's down to $860. Obviously, people want to see that at a lower level because getting in Tesla, I think, $500, $600 is like a freaking steal. So I was in it at $600 before, and I decided to sell somewhere around 700, 750. So I made a decent amount of money from it. It's just I could have made so much more from 600 up to 1,200. That would have been amazing, but it took off. I think it was somewhere around, where was this? No, that wasn't it. It took off somewhere around here, and I sold somewhere around like this point. So it's cool. Sometimes you sell before the rip. It happens, but you gain some money out of it. It's about gaining money. Hey, Matt, I have this feeling that AMC is going to be the only stock that's going to be holding when the rest of the market will be tanking. Well, yeah, because if this truly affects the hedge funds in a big way, then hedge funds control the market. So if they control the market, and that's a huge problem for the rest of the market that's not being affected. I don't think AMC is going to be the only one. I think ones that are heavily shorted are probably going to be the ones that are going to be holding its value or severely green. Um, you know, it's going to be just crazy. And I think you're going to look at things like Zomedica. I think you're going to look at things like AMC. I think you're going to look at things like GME. You know, Prague, right? Whatever position actually has a high short interest. BBIG, I think they have a decent amount of short interest in there. So you're looking at a lot of things that are heavily shorted now, or at least moderately shorted, and can actually see a massive increase based on the fact that they're covering those. 6,240 subscribers. Let it burn, family. We can do this. Yes, I think we can. Get it to 100K subscribers. I think it could be possible. What are your thoughts on Leash? I haven't looked into it a lot. Is it comparable with the BTD tokenomics wise? I don't think so. I haven't looked into Leash heavy. I know, yeah, I would be speaking out of the side of my mouth. I wouldn't. I don't know too much about it, so I don't really try and get into things. I understand that it's in the this community, right? But uh, I love to focus on Shiba Inu, which a lot of people are struggling with dealing with the fact that well, not dealing with it, but looking at it like they may end up focusing on leash and bone more than they would Shiba, and they're going to leave like Shiba behind or something. But I feel like that's not something that will happen because then you lose the entire community if that does happen. GME is the mothership that will bring it all the other meme stocks with it when MOAS begins. All right. I'm gonna be like, Mom, if you forget to do my Zelda Inu review, just kidding. Love you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I feel like I need to do it because I do hear a lot about it. But the point is that I have it on my list. I think somewhere. Maybe not. I think because I already invested in it, I like didn't. Zelda. Yeah, I want to see all the popularity and then talk about it. How much SHIB should I buy? Is that what you're saying? Um, as much as you think could be a benefit to you. So again, I have a spreadsheet to where throughout all these prices where you can see different points and where you would sell at certain levels and what you can expect. So if you felt like you needed maybe 100 million, right? That could benefit you in a big way. If you get to a point to where it's now at, let's say you wanted to take a profit at 0.001 when it loses two zeros, you wanted to take a profit of maybe 10 million, right? That'll be $17,000 that you'll be able to take a profit of. However, you will pay for that 100 million. The amount that you would pay is $2,000 for it right now, or close to it, because this price is lower than where we are. But about $2,000, right? And you would gain $17,000 off of this and still have maybe 90,000. Let's say you don't gain an APY, right? So you would take out 10,000 and that would now be 17,000 because you still see it at that price. You're still taking out 10 million. Right? So you can set all of this up to where maybe at certain levels, maybe at 1 cent, now you want to take out half of it, right? Or half of what you do have right now. So 45 million, right? Well, now you're taking out 459 $460,000 or almost $460,000. Well, now your total that you're gaining is $476,000. So you invest in 100,000 or 100 million of Shiba Inu. Now with you only selling, 55 million coins and still having 40 something, 45 million coins left, right? Now you have a $500,000. Obviously, you have to pay taxes on it. It might be short, it might be long-term taxes because of the fact that you may wait like years for this to happen. And then you can look at some other information where it gets to, over 10 cents. Over 10 cents, you want to sell another 20 million, you can, or you can sell all of it, right? That's 200,000. Still a lot. You want to sell 20 million, or you could basically say, you know what, I'm done. I want to sell everything that I own, 45 million, and that's going to be $5 million. Well, now the total amount that you would have is $6.06 million that you would gain over the long term of holding 100 million coins. And I understand that sounds like a lot. You may end up selling before that. You may see your balance at $1 million, and you're like, you know what? I want to sell all of it at this point. I don't care. I'm at $1 million. I don't want to. I don't want to do anything else. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell everything now. So now you look at $1.8 million. It's still a decent amount, right? Is the years or quarters? So I look at it as quarters, but you never know when this will happen. So it doesn't matter what the years are or what the market cap is or what the supply is at that point. When these prices happen, this is what you want to look at. When the prices happen, this is where you will sell, or this is where you will sell a portion of it. So that's why I took out the years. I took out the supply. I took out the market cap because it's not about that. It's solely about what prices you plan on selling at. So that's what the spreadsheet's all about. So again, this is something that you can really get a lot of benefits from. Just having an idea or an exit plan and always having it in writing. Like I know my first point of selling is going to be at this point. Is it going to be a lot? Whatever I gain in APY, that's what I will sell at that point. And that's it. So again, I try and make things realistic so people can understand exactly where we stand with this. But you always need to have an exit plan. Enough to quit. Enough to quit my job. Thank you for creating quality content. No problem. No problem. Can you share the Excel spreadsheet? Yes. Right now, I shared it with everybody on my Discord group, and it's going to be there until we basically get out any kinks or anything like that in the spreadsheet. But yes, I shared it with everybody on the Discord group. Eventually, I will share it with everybody else, but I want them to have it first. So if you want to get it right now, you can go over to the Discord group, or you can go into the Patreon. The link is in the description. Sign up for the Patreon and join the Discord group, join the community, and see what you like about it. If you did find a way to where now you can really have a solid exit plan, you can build it for anything. And then what you can do is all of your investments, you can build something like this. Understand what the price is, where the potential is. Is it a long-term position? Is it a short-term position? What prices you'll be able to sell at, whether it's at, 5 different prices or, 30 different prices, right? So right now, again, it's solely on the Discord group, but we will open it up to everybody, at a later date. It may be like a month from now. So if you want to be a part of it, feel free to go in the description and join the Patreon. Cool, thank you. No problem. Just double down on my Zelda Inu position. Now they have passed all their audits. That's good. That's really good. Do you know an anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I don't know that. 2 minutes to the market open. Yeah, we'll see what can move or what's going to move, and if we could see some positivity today. What's actually moving in the markets today? Anything moving positively? Oh, geez, there's some things. So a lot of times when I'm day trading, I actually take a lot of these. The problem that I do see here is we're not seeing some massive movers. We just see some. We see one big mover and the other ones that are more like moderate. You're not going to see a ton of movement out of it. But what I will do is go in here and try and figure out what's happening here. And I guess the This is just 1 month of information. How much? 1 day of information. So I don't really know what movement will be there, but I would leave that alone right now. But yeah, I would like to look into a lot of these things and see what is moving. Oh, this is giving me updates not on the pre-market. I need the pre-market hours. There we go. Now it looks legit. I mean, you only have a couple of things that are moving, but you do see things that are moving in the pre-market. Let's see what's happening here. We saw most of this jump happen in the after hours market for one of these positions. A lot of times I like to see a little bit of movement. If it's up and it's flat, that means um it's holding it well, but you might see something different. We are now open. Let's go back to some of the other gainers that I have recently viewed and see where AMC is going to go. AMC is now pushing, right? You can see that push up to hopefully it could break. Yes, it did break 19. Did easily break 19. It is pulling back just a little bit. Hopefully, we can see an extreme level. I hope that we don't see a massive extreme level and then a pullback. I want to see something where it's a nice retracement. We are seeing AMC run a little bit right now. It's up about 1%, 1.28%. Starting to pull back a little bit. Maybe some shorting that's going on. Is this the first market open we've ever watched? Or did we used to do this the first 10 minutes before? We used to do the first 30 minutes. I think the first 15 or 30 minutes before. And today I think we're going to do the first uh, 15 or 30 minutes. We'll see. I got some time, right? Thank you for getting me to 250 likes, though. I appreciate that. We are at 102 people that are watching on the Burn channel. That's amazing, which is at 350 likes, guys. Look at AMC. AMC is running a little bit. It's up over 19, finding a way to creep up to previous levels. Let's see if we can find another resistance level. Right now, this is what I want to see. Again, I talked about this last month, was that we're due for a positive month, and to see it at the level of the 200 EMA and to see a solid bounce, there's no better opportunity than to see this continue to grow from here and maybe have slight resistances so it does increase up to 20, 26, 28, 30, right, and then resist hard away from that, or not hard, but resist down to maybe the 15 moving average or closer to halfway between the 200 EMA, and then increasing up to some of these levels. We're looking for 46. We're looking for that level, that double touch point level up there. And we're also looking for obviously 50 to 60 to 70. We are seeing a little bit of a pullback. And now seeing it break that level of the VWAP. That's a comfortable retracement. Let's see if we can hold that and actually increase above it, create a newer high. We're looking at the 1-minute charts. Yes, we are. First 15 minutes is day trading. You got to wait a bit to see things settle. Yeah, that's true. A lot of times you're going to see it act aggressively to one side, whether you're going to see a huge increase and then a massive pullback, which is not a massive pullback. What we're seeing right now, we are seeing a decent sized pullback back to um, the 200 or no, the 15 moving average there. And now we're seeing a little bit of a bounce off of the 15 moving average. This is why a lot of times I like to use these indicators and use it at separate levels. So sometimes you can see the bounce off of a 5-minute chart, but you can also see a bounce off of a 1-minute chart as well. So this is the 5-minute chart up here. Down here is the 1-minute chart. You can see that bounce off of the 1-minute chart. And even to the 5-minute chart, you can see that little bit of a bounce. Let's see if it can hold that level. Oh, it has broken that level. So it just broke the level on both of those. And now you may see a continuation of that downtrend. Is not good. Not good at all. But that's what happens when they short the hell out of different things. Time for an ad. Okay, let's play one. Sorry about that. Thank you for reminding me. Because it's all about the Sheba Burns. It's all about the Sheba Burns. Uh, Top gainer, Zelda Inu burn tonight. Also, last burn was $400,000. That's great. That's great. If we can continue to see that, you obviously see a higher price point that can get to. So I'm glad I'm in it. We are seeing a little bit of a bounce here. That's good to see. Let's see if we can see some positivity, or if this is a more of a what do they call it? A fake out breakout. I don't want to see any type of fake breakout. All right, let's look at some other positions. Let's look at GME. So GME is kind of following the same thing. We're starting to see some positivity here in the 1 minute chart. The 5 minute chart looks slightly positive as well. That's good to see. But it's generally following exactly where AMC is, or AMC is following in those footsteps. But you are seeing a little bit of a pushback. Here we go, or a jump. We are seeing a jump over the VWAP, or over the 200 EMA, over the 15 moving average, over the VWAP, and let's hope that we're not going to see a lower high scenario created. We want to see a higher high. Maybe this is the point to where we did see a pullback, and now we can see higher highs and higher lows on the way up. Uber is accepting crypto at some point, according to the CEO. That's good. How much money do we have in the Let It Burn account? So right now, let's look at where it's at. Give me a second. I'm not sure if I'm in the right channel, but let's check. No, it's on the wrong channel. So let me switch over. Go to studio. Let's see. So analytics. Right now, the Let It Burn channel is at $234.90. That's where we're standing at right now. The first couple of days, we're seeing nothing but increases. We're seeing this get up to $66 on the last day, on February 12th. We still have February 13th, right? But we had $27, $40, $44, increased to $55. Now we're up to $66. So I'm all for, more and more to be burned off. That's what it's all about, is burning off as much Shiba as possible. And in the last 48 hours, we had 17,682 views. Again, the more that we can burn off with this channel, I think the better, right? The more people that come in, which means more and more that we can burn off. So yeah, I think that's good. I wish we can have like a live update on the revenue, but the revenue updates like it's like 2 days. Previous 2 days are processing, so it has like a 2 day lag. But that's where we stand with the Let It Burn channel. We're currently approaching that $19 mark. We did resist a little bit from the $19 mark, so let's see if that we can find some consistency on the way up. That's what it's all about. Prague is up about 4.5%, almost 5%. That's good to see that growth. That's great. Again, a lot of these positions that you would believe in, if you wanted a quick day trade out of it, I know it sucks to hear that, but you wanted a quick day trade out of it, you can get it easy, $100, $200 out of that move just in that moment right there. And it wouldn't even cost you that much. You wouldn't even be risking that much. Now we're at 19. We're pulling back just a little bit. $19 is good. It's good. We're seeing some decent volume. Volume's at about 3.2 million. Not our highest volume, but it's definitely there. Thank you for updating. No problem. Hey, just not trying to spam your chat, but we're doing a book burn here at Classic Drip Productions. If you buy our book, we burn 3% of all sales, minus taxes and gas fees, for ship. Well, that's good. It's good. The more the merrier. I mean, the more burns, the merrier. I feel like it's good to burn as many ways as you can. So you can check it out. I don't know what your book is about. Classic Drip Productions. You can't drop a link on here. Only I can drop a link. So I'm not going to drop the link. If I can shout it out, but that's pretty much it. Um, Shout out to all peeps still chilling with us. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Again, I'm gonna try and do something to where we have a 10-hour live stream or something like that. But I don't want to get anything that's like um, going to cause any type of strikes or anything. We are seeing a pullback right now. I thought we were gonna create a higher high. That would have been amazing. But it looks like we're seeing a pullback back to the 200 EMA and maybe finding a way to surpass that 200 EMA. So hopefully we can create a higher low, start a trend for a higher high, even though that is a pretty significant uh, red candle. Pretty big red candle there. GME is slightly down. AMC is slightly up. Prague is about 4%. That's starting to decrease as well from the level of 182, pulling down to the VWAP. Finding actually a bounce off the VWAP. It might actually break through it though. Looks pretty heavy on the sells. SOS is up 1%, 1.5%. That's good to see, but they have a long way to go before I get back to where I need to get to. I'll tell you that. Let's look for ZOM. Where's ZOM at? Because remember, I'm still in ZOM. SoFi is down to $12. That's crazy. Where's ZOM at? Wow, Coinbase is below 200. That's pretty interesting. That's a good point to get in, I feel like. Or maybe a little bit of the long term, in my opinion. Shout out to everybody trying to day trade to make money back. They had to spend on flowers today. Oh shoot! Just knocked over my trash can. Yeah, that's true. I remember Zelda's first day of launch. I spent all my money on diamonds and chocolates. Diamonds? How many diamonds? Jeez. This is how much I spend my mornings now, or this is how I spend my mornings now. Well, that's not a bad thing. Watching the stock market, that I feel like so many people are learning like new things here. In the stock market, it's great to see. It's great to see so many people taking on this and trying to learn as much as they can. It's great to have knowledge in the stock market when so many people were just not even into investing. You know, let's burn these coins to the ground. I would love to see it see most of those coins burn. Remember, I'm always trying to be realistic and I let you guys know that we can burn off a lot of coins, but as we start to burn off more and more coins, it gets more and more difficult. It takes more money to burn off these coins, which it will just get harder and harder. So while we think, oh, you know what, we're on a consistent burn of, 5 billion coins or 100 billion coins in a day. Well, now tomorrow it's going to be more difficult. So you need more people to come on to spend more money to burn off these coins. Because currently, if you wanted to, you can buy, like, say if someone had, I don't know how much it would cost to buy all of the coins, but you would basically buy as many coins as you can, 99% of the coins, and burn it all off in one day. And that would be um, that would actually take off. It would take less money. But if we're doing it on a slow pace, we're going to see more and more people get into it, more people that are holding it, and more people that are selling it at those times, which it does end up uh, getting difficult to burn the coins. So, all right, so we're going to spend 2 more minutes here in this live stream, and then we're gonna call it a day. I have to prepare for a little bit of a meeting. No 9 to 5. I don't have any more 9 to 5, which is great to say, but I still do have to spend this time, wisely and treat it just like if I am working a 9 to 5. um, but right now, if we wanted to look at my account, Currently, my Coinbase Pro account is around 1,000 or $21,318. Um, my Gate.io account is around 1,900, which Picoin is actually up for me, so I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm happy to see that. Other ones, not so much, but it's still cool. Um, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. If you want updates on Buy the Dip coin, if you want updates on Shiba burns, if you want updates on all of that stuff, you'll get it all on Twitter. So feel free to follow me there. And yeah, I want to grow that following as well. I think I should have much more of a following over there. Congrats on the first day as your own business. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, cubic zirconias don't lie. uh, it's great to have you, Matt. You are the voice of the people who otherwise would not know. Well, I hope to be that, but I'm not right now. But I hope to be it. I'm gonna let people know about your great live stream. Well, thank you. One for the the shout out there, but also it's really about the channel, the Let It Burn channel. I'm trying to do as much as I can for this project. While people still believe that it's crazy popular, because the point is that it will be popular for a while, and I think popularity will fall off. And when popularity does fall off, I don't think people will sell. I think people will continue to hold. And then what I want to have is the enough following to basically put something out there and say, look, we're burning this much today, and create more popularity as time goes on. So we continue to create that popularity with any type of announcement that we have, with the Let It Burn channel, with my Twitter following, and just everything we could do there. So what are you and Erica doing today? I can't say that, because if I say it, then she watches my live stream. Come on. That's that's a rookie mistake. A rookie mistake. All right, so guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out, again, my Twitter. Check out the Buy the Dip coin if you guys want to buy the dip. If you want to buy as much as you can, feel free to go over there and purchase it. Hold on to it. Remember that we burn Shiba with Buy the Dip coin as well. And we're going to burn, I think we set that we're going to burn it monthly. I'm trying not to affect the price with any sales that I do for burning off Shiba, but we do have it that, we have the different sales that are taking place so that we can burn Shiba, and it doesn't affect more than 1% of the price. It usually affects like 0.1%. So anyways, go over to PancakeSwap. You can buy the dip coin. Also, again, follow me on Twitter. Follow my other channels that are out there. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Somebody's asking a question. Let me quickly answer that. Hey, Matt, a question. Would you advise using Shiba Inu to make a bit of extra money, low amount profit? Buy it at 29 and sell it at 34. Would I recommend it? I think once you get the certain amount that you want to hold for a long period of time, it doesn't hurt the community to day trade it if you wanted to, or swing trade it if you wanted to. That's my opinion. And some people will say that it does hurt it. It doesn't hurt it. It's normal movement, and you need that. If you don't have that, then it ends up becoming inconsistent, where the large increases become straight. And right after that, you'll see a larger decrease. So that's my answer to that. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys.